Hey there, Jen here. Beautiful sunny day. Let me show you what I'm up to. So I have this cedar hedge out here by the edge of behind my house that the deer ate on terrible two winters ago, and this winter passed. They couldn't even reach any new growth, but it's all pretty dead at the bottom. So I've gone in and whacked a bunch. So let me show you what it looks like. So I don't know if you can see in the sun out here. Let me see if I can look closer. Maybe that'll help. So there's lots of green up there, but you get down here and they're just sticks. Like there's so many, and they're just like this whole area is kind of useless. It's in the shade, but I'd like to be able to maybe plant something under here. So this is, I got after it today, and this is what I've done to it. So this is how much I've gotten done already. That big limb right there and that one on that side, I'm going to have Brian come over. He must have something thicker than these loppers I've been using, but I've done all the way down to there. And you can't see it, I don't think, but that's the big pile of brush right down here. So I'll have to get all that and take it way back over there. Is kind of where our green dump pile is for leaves and branches and stuff. But while I was cutting all this out, some of it, like this one, you've got great big long limb and a little bit of green on the end. So I'm thinking, well, they're pretty willowy and supple because they're still green. So what I did was clean up a few, and I'm trying to make, well, here's one right here on the ground. I forgot to pick that one up. But, I've stripped it. It's nice, and, it's pretty flexible. So this is what I was doing over here. So I just got a couple of pots here from last year. This one still has a stump in it. I'll have to empty this pot out still and clean out last year's remnants of what was in there. But I've already done this one, so this pot's really nice. And other than needing maybe a little bit of compost, maybe, I think I'm going to plant this beautiful vine, and I can't remember the name, but it's like a red-yellow variant. Oh, it's just amazing. It was so beautiful in the picture. Can't believe I'm excited about plants. Anyway, so I thought I have nothing for it to climb on, so I took some of these sticks that I just cut out of those trees, sunk them into the pot nice and deep. And I started with this one, and I did 4. That's always a good way. 4 is a good number. And then I tied it off with a little bit of garden twine. And then this is more of this, just at the very tips. It's kind of green. Some of them broke. But I thought, well, that'd be nice, just so it finishes it off. You don't see the twine like we do on this one. But this one actually has twine all the way down it, so it doesn't matter. But this one I thought, oh, that'd be cool. I can just weave it in and out. But I realized you need kind of an uneven number to weave so that each succession lays over top of. Anyway, 4 wasn't working so well, so I might, you can see down here, I was laying some twigs, thinking maybe I'll make like a lattice at the bottom. That'll get it started, then it'll be strong enough to string across itself. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do that, because I have to maybe tie it on with more garden twine, so I'm not sure if I'll do that. But then I did this one with the 5, and then I couldn't find anything long enough to do the weaving with. Oh, I wish somebody had a weeping willow out here. I'd be pulling those off. But for now, it just has some twine on it. It's leaning a little bit, so I'll put it up against a building and let it climb on that. But that's what I've done today. I did some cleanup and made 2 little obelisks, or trellis, or whatever you want to call it. And I got a couple of pots cleaned up. Got one more to go. This is the garden space I'll be working on this summer. So there's a little island over here, and I'm thinking I'd like to make that into like a mermaid garden. So I want to cut out a big mermaid tail out of some wood and paint it up pretty, and add things like seahorses and shells, and I mean, not real ones, obviously, they got pounded out here, but something I can make a paint on. Why not? And then this fire pit, I was just thinking, 2 years here, it's too mosquito-y, because I don't think you can see, but right back there, that's a swamp area. And last year, even through the drought of July, there was water standing back there. So I have too many mosquitoes back here, which is really too bad. But I don't know if you can see this fire pit here, that I laid a fire ready to go when I first moved in and have never lit it up. So I'm thinking I'm going to take all the wire. It's starting to fall off anyway, and it's just wired on, but like there's hardly any wire left. It's all rotting. So I'm going to take all that off, clear this out, and I think I'll pot up one potted plant that'll get big and bushy and put it in there and let it spill out. That's what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? I think that might be cool as a planter. We'll try. And then you can see there's a stake right here. That's electricity. So I just have to plug in the other end into a plug in the shed, and then I have electricity out here. So if I want to run music, or originally there was you can kind of see there's like a keyhole here. This was a pond years and years ago, and the last owners filled it in. So that could become a sitting area. It could, I don't know, could be lined with pots. I don't know. And then you can see it's quite large. There's a couple of huge elephant ear hostas back in that corner between these trees that didn't get so huge last year with the drought. And that comes around, and then all of this area, it's still all under leaves. I have to get that raked out, but we still have snow, so obviously I can't get to that yet. And then there's another little kind of a key island over here on the other side of this circle. And I'm thinking that might turn into something fun and whimsical, like a Mad Hatter tea party or something like that. That's what I'm thinking about. But yeah, I'm excited to get the garden going and clean up that bush, and that whole area over there may have some flowers under it this year. We shall see. I hope you guys are having a great week. It's, I think, even Monday. I'm not even sure what day it is. I think it's Monday. But it's beautiful, and I'm out here almost in short sleeves, and spring is on its way. Have a great week.